Okay, there's no easy way to say this, so I'm just gonna go out and say it. Streets of Rage 4 was a massive disappointment. Now, I waited 25 years for Streets of Rage 4, and yes, I'm gonna put it in the cool kids corner along with Castle Crashers, Super Double Dragon, and Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, which is getting a re-release, if you didn't know. But, as previously said about Streets of Rage 4, it's a great game, it scratched an itch, but you know when you scratch an itch, then you keep getting other itches pop up all over your body, then you have to keep fucking scratching, it's a never-ending cycle of relief and pure irritation? Well, that's what Streets of Rage 4 started, a chain of events that led me on a warpath across the whole of Steam to add all the beat-em-up games I could find onto my wishlist. Fight and Rage. Okay, the title's kind of bad. Let's just say it's not great, but it's a title, so we'll leave it at that. We'll talk about the great in a moment. Let's just talk about the bad stuff first. I got 3 major problems that really pissed me off with this game. Number 1 is the cover art looks like shit. Some airbrushed anus. Like, this is the first thing people see when they look at your game, and if I were to judge the book by its cover, to which case I kind of do, I look at this and go, wow, this is going to be a rushed out piece of anus. But then I watched the trailer on Steam, and you know what, it looked pretty good. I had to go and check it out. Number 2, all the extra characters that you unlock in this game, you can't play in the story mode. That's a major killer for me, because that's the main thing that I come for is the story arcade mode. I don't really do time trials. I don't really do score attack modes. I just kind of like to play through the story and fight the bosses. But the thing that really grinds my ballsack against the inside of my jeans is number 3. Why the fuck does Gao's boobs always face the screen? Here she is standing still. It looks normal, right? Now, here she is walking forward. Now, let's think about that. How the fuck are her booby cushions still facing us? It makes no sense. So moving on, that's all the things that I don't like, bearing in mind there's 3 of them. Now let's go and talk about the things that I do like. So it's got a story of branching paths which change what people say depending on the character that you're playing. It's got 56 different endings. Bearing in mind all these endings are kind of the same, but it's just cool the way he wrote basically 56 different scripts which can all change depending on where you go and who you speak to. It's got a training mode, a battle mode, time attack, score attack, survival, tons of unlocks, extra characters, loads of costumes, secret fighting moves it doesn't even tell you about. You have to go and find them inside the tips area. It's got all the moves you can go and listen to. It's got a stage select, and it's got a CPU partner. So if you don't have anyone to play with, you can actually get computers to play with you as 2 and 3 players. The game's free play. Did I mention that you can play this game with 3 people? Donkey Kong the Ninja! So the game has got a lot of modes, and it's got a lot of replay value, and every time you complete it, it will take around 45 minutes, and I've probably put around 8 hours into this game now. But the main reason why I've put 8 hours into this game, it's not because I want to see all the endings, because they're all irrelevant anyway, nothing special truly happens, but it's because the game is so goddamn fucking solid. It's a beautiful work of art, this fighting game. Like, I can't even get the words out of my mouth because I'm just so speechless. Oh god, it's the Ninja Turtles. I fucking hate the Ninja Turtles! Now, imagine you've got something like Street Fighter, and you've got all these crazy combos and these moves lists. Well, this game has it too. You can go into the training mode and learn all these special combos and the cancels and the parry system and the grabs and the cancel into grab. Don't worry, I can get him! I'm gonna die, brother! Help me, help me, help me, help me! What? But the thing that shocks me the most about this game, the real kicker, is this game cost me £2 on Steam. Yeah, it was on sale, but the fact remains, I just bought myself the greatest beat-em-up game I have ever played, and it was cheaper than a goddamn Big Mac. I couldn't even get myself lunch for the price of this game. And it was the greatest beat-em-up game. If that doesn't sell you on how good I think this game is, then you know what? Just go and fucking click on another video and unsubscribe and drop a dislike, because you guys are beyond saving. 5 out of 5. Bolo doesn't take no for an answer these days, mate. Come on in. Come on in. The counter! Oh! Oh, the kung fu kick!